nothing is working out for you, you are struggling, you are in a bad space, you just feel like everything is fighting against you. I feel like so many people have been in this position. I myself have been in this position, and the only thing that's going to get you out of this is to take accountability and realize that you are the only thing standing in between you and what you want to accomplish. Period. Like, we like to blame things on unforeseen forces and stuff like that, but the only thing that is going to get you out of this situation of feeling stuck is for you to stop worrying about the wrong shit and get focused. I have been in a position where I have been so focused on all the wrong shit that nothing was going right. How can anything go right if you're focused on all the wrongs, right? So if you're focused on too much bullshit, then your life is going to be feeling like bullshit, right? Because you're not focusing or pouring into things that you actually want. You're not creating the life that you actually want. You're too focused on social media. You're too focused on, oh my goodness, so many things, right? You need to get focused. So let's talk about how to get focused. The first thing you need to be really thinking about is, what do I want to get focused on, right? Like, do I want to lose a little bit of weight? Do I want to really get focused and pour into my dream? Do I want to focus on just my health overall? Do I want to focus on my mental health? Like, what is it that you want to focus on? Pick one thing that you really, really want to focus on, and that's what you need to be focusing on. You need to get clear on what that is, and you need to write it down in detail, because you need to have a clear idea of, what is it that I want to focus on? What is it that I want to accomplish right now? Start focusing on that thing. Every single day, you need to be spending your time focusing on that thing or things that add to that thing, right? So if you just want to create a better life, every day you need to be focusing on, what can I be doing to have a better life? What is my dream life? What life do I want to create? Once you figure out and get clear on what you want and what you really want to focus on, you need to disconnect from the bullshit, right? You need to disconnect from all the wrong things that you're focusing on, right? Because I feel like that's the biggest reason why we're not focused, is because we're focusing on the wrong shit. Like, we're not focused on the right stuff, right? So we need to start disconnecting from social media, drama, excess partying, anything that's taking you away from the thing that you should really be focusing on. Any of the wrong focuses, right? You need to be letting all the negative shit, you need to be climbing up out of the negative shit, right? You need to be disconnecting from that part so you can connect with the part that you want to be connecting to, right? The positive things, the things that are going to help you grow, that are going to feed what you want to focus on and what you have in your mind as the life that you dream of, right? The other thing, people's opinions. You need to disconnect from people's opinions. Right now, we cannot worry about people's opinions. That's the least of our worries, right? Because if you are too worried about and focused on other people's opinions and other people, period, you cannot focus on yourself. So fuck what anybody got to say right now. Right now, I'm focused on this. I can't focus on that. Yeah, it might hurt. Yeah, I don't like it, but I am disconnecting from anything that does not pour into this over here, right? And this over here is my dream life. This over here is the focus, right? This is the focus. All that needs to be put to the side, period, because we spend so much of our time focusing on shit over here that this stuff over here just, like, we let it die, right? But we need to be focused on this stuff, right? So we need to disconnect from this and focus all of our attention onto this and other things that belong over here in this category. So you need to be filling your time up with this stuff over here, the positive stuff, right? You need to be filling your time up with things that pour into you, pour into your dream, pour into the thing that you want to focus on. That's what you need to be spending your time doing. If it's toxic, it needs to be put over here in a box and closed and put away. Period. We are disconnecting from all of that, right? We're not living through social media anymore. We're not worried about who's acting like this, who's being weird, we are not worried about that right now. We are only focused on the stuff that matters, the stuff that is going to get us where we want to be in the next 5 years. And that stuff over there is not going to get you where you want to be in the next 5 years. You're going to be still in the next 5 years. If you keep focusing on that shit over there, you are going to be in the next 5 years looking around and you're going to still be right in the middle of all that bullshit that you've been focusing on. You need to be focusing on building yourself up, building up your dream, building up your family, whatever it is that you really want to focus on, that's what you need to be focused on. Okay. So we're changing our focus from this shit to this shit. And I know I keep repeating it, y'all, but I feel like this shit needs to be beat into our heads. Okay. Because I'm not just talking to y'all, I'm talking to me. This is something that I had to realize. I cannot be focused on the wrong shit any longer. Okay. I have to start getting focused on what I want for my life. You're too busy. If you're too busy comparing yourself, if you're too busy worried about what other people are doing, how are you going to get anywhere? How? Because you're not focusing on yourself. You're not focusing on your dream. You're not feeding anything that you actually want to do. You're too busy feeding all the negatives. So you need to be saying no to all that negative stuff and you need to be saying yes to any and everything that is going to feed and pour into you and your dreams and the way that you want your life to be. Simple, period. That's what it is. If you want to make a change in your life, that is what you have to do. You have to change your focus. Simple. So once you're clear on what you want to do, once you disconnect from all the bullshit or even just start disconnecting, right? Practicing disconnecting every day. Once you do that, once you disconnect and once you start filling your time up and replacing all that bullshit with the good stuff, you really need to realize that the center of everything is you, right? Like you have to pour into yourself before you can pour into anything. So you need to be making sure that you are taking care of yourself and making sure that you are up to par so that you can go after those dreams, girl. Like you need to be making sure I got my energy in check. I got my mind is focused. I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on this. My body is feeling good. So that means you need to be feeding yourself good stuff. That means you need to be working out whenever you can. That means you need to be um limiting anything that doesn't feel right for you at this time. This is your time to be selfish, okay? This is your time to say, look, I have spent my whole entire life worried about everybody else. It's going to be time for me to worry about me. Save yourself, let everybody else drown and save yourself. It is time. You have to get focused. If you want anything to change, baby, you have to get focused. There's nothing else. There's no other way out of being stuck. Okay? You're stuck because you're stuck on the bullshit. Yeah. When you get unstuck on the bullshit, I promise you, you will get unstuck from being stuck in life. Okay? Period. So, just to recap, I know I didn't repeat it shit over and over, but that's just me, y'all. Like I repeat stuff over and over because I really want you to get it. But disconnect from all the bullshit. Get clear on what you want to do and take good care of yourself, right? Take good care of yourself so that you can show up for yourself. We're not showing up for the bullshit no more. We are showing up for ourselves. It's time. You deserve it. You deserve your dream life. And the only thing standing in front of that dream life is you. Don't worry about validation. Don't worry about somebody giving you your flowers right now. All of that's gonna come, right? When you get to where you want to go. But as for now, the work is on you. The work is not on everybody else who's hating on you. The work is not on people who are not congratulating you. That's not the work right now. The work is on you. Period. Don't worry about none of that stuff. All that stuff is distractions, right? And just fill your time up with things that add to you, that add to your life, that add to your dream. It's as simple as that, y'all. Like simple. Get focused. Work on your dreams, work on your goals every single day. Work on yourself. Forget all the outside noise, forget all the BS. Just work on yourself. And I promise you, if you keep going down the line, you will be unrecognizable and you will thank yourself for showing up for yourself the way that you did. I promise. So, with that being said, y'all, the homework for today is you to make a list of 3 things that you have been focusing on that do not serve you and do not add value to your life. And then I want you to flip that paper over and I want you to write down 3 things Three positive things that will add value to your life that you can replace those negative things with. That being said, I hope y'all like this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will definitely be seeing y'all in my next video. Bye.